Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Griffin is out there with
Wow,
Andre
see
Drummond.
And
Then
it's
it's PJ
Calhoun.
Tucker. Then there's Jackson. And it's Roberson in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
And Drummond kicks to Griffin. Dishes to Tucker. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Tucker's got 9 points. You know, Stephen, I think of Stan Van Gundy, I think of versatile, because we all know he's the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, but he's in charge of all their personnel moves, too. This guy's got a lot on his plate.
Yeah, he does. I mean, when you start to look at it, he's wearing 2 hats. And one thing, he's doing a good job trying to run his organization from a management standpoint and also from a culture standpoint. So far, so good for Stan.
They set the pick.
好了，
And Roberson kicks to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Drummond a screen. Off the pick. Jackson misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Adams' shot is good.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots, you are in rhythm.
And Roberson kicks to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Passes it to Roberson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's George. Rebounded by the Pistons.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Tucker the pass to Griffin. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Wong. And stolen by Drummond. Now, here's Tucker. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Jackson. And it's DJ with the rebound.
Whoo, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
The kick out to Westbrook. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. 17 points in the game.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time called
我
here.
哋需要有一
Pistons
個
decide to talk it over.
比較
Well, it is
詳
something
細
that
嘅
every
替
NBA
補
player
中鋒。
has and usually comes into the league with. So, Smitty, what was your free throw ritual and how did you come about it?
Well, I think one for me, I have my mom and sister tattoo on my arm, so I used to hold those two and just to say hi to them. And then next, I had to take my hands and wipe the sweat to make sure I could get a grip on the basketball. Then take a deep breath. And then over and over, I would just talk about my high school, Michigan State, my neighborhood,
Wow.
and the ritual in my mind, and then take the free throw. So that was the things I did. A lot of guys, especially Karl Malone, I always wanted to know what was he saying, because he was talking to himself out loud, but not really saying anything.
Well, routine is what coaches always kind of prompt young players to get into, right, when they get to the line?
Yeah, for sure. And I know one time, Kevin, I always look for that nail at the free throw line, and I couldn't find it, and it seemed like it threw me off.
Detroit making a switch here. Tolliver's checked in. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tolliver dishes to Smith. And stolen by Felton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ennis with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And there's the 3-second violation. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at DJ, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
5 to shoot. Back to Ennis. A 3-ball. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Feeds it to Felton. Over Smith. Felton can't get it to go. Detroit's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Bullock. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Wong. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Off the dribble drive, one of the best ways in this league to get fouled. DJ taking advantage.
見到佢歪到咁，差啲嚇我
This will
一跳，
make
大
4
佬。
trips to the line so far in the game. And both free throws good for DJ. And replay review now commonplace. In the interest of speeding up those reviews, Steve, the league last season allowing officials at the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey to make the call. You like that decision?
You know I do, but I think sometimes finding a way to speed it up, and I think there's some way where you can have a referee right there on site also can be able to get a chance to see the play, because sometimes technology doesn't get back from Secaucus back to the game. If some kind of way, the middleman, if he's there, it's obvious play, that can cut the time. You know, because right now, sometimes it's taking a long time.
As long as they get it right, correct? How they do it, who cares? As long as they get the call right, though, to me is the most important thing. What about you?
I do love that, Kevin, but I think sometimes, you know, human error is a part of basketball. The refs can't be perfect. And so sometimes if they're a bad call, it's just a bad call. You got to live with it.
Smith kicks to Bullock. And here's Ennis. Pass to Griffin. There's a screen. Here's Bullock. And Grant sends it back.
Sorry.
Here's Wong. And DJ throws it down.
Sometimes when DJ gets rolling offensively, he becomes near unconscious. We're seeing part of that here.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack
哎
in
呀
terms of their
咩
percentage
反應
from
嚟
the
嘅添咧
line
嚇？
at about 76.
Free throw good, DJ. Here's Smith. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. It's hauled in by Adams.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oklahoma City's gone
Look
2
what
of 3 when they
SG
ventured
है।
outside the arc in the third quarter.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and
Whoa.
get out of this hole.
There's Jackson with the
Damn.
3. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 4th rebound in this one.
咁佢夾到咁
And Greg with
啊！
Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And, you know, as an example, a guy that was a bad
Yung power,
free throw
yeah.
shooter, all of a sudden he became respectable because of his work ethic last season. Much more nimble in the paint than most would think. Just good awareness, and he knows when to pick his spots.
咩情
14
況
feet away, and he overshot that one, missing. Oklahoma City shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Got that one up quick. And that's now 19 points for Russell Westbrook. The Pistons shooting a meager 37% for the game.
屌你加路維係咩乜
Jackson
撚嘢？
passes to Tucker.
唔係輪低嘅啦咩？
Griffin dishes to
你又
Drummond.
俾我同
Back
人
to
加路維
Griffin.
個點？
Detroit with a fresh 24.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
And that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 36.
and just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Here's Roberson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 3. 18 feet away.
Whoa.
Using his height advantage, he gets a clean look
世
from the
紀
mid-range.
大。
Here's Wong, and DJ throws it down.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Griffin. Offline. DJ has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no
黐騎
stopping.
嘅，
Don't
係
go
騎啊！
anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Exert yourself by being disciplined.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And Detroit has possession. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with DJ. And it's Patterson
揾
in
多
a
三
power
分球嘅
forward.
點解？
The pass to
佢有壓力
Kennard. Johnson
喎。
the screen. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. It's rebounded by Moreland.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the shot is good. Patterson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Oklahoma City.
Those defenders just
一
look
分
a
鐘，
little
誒
bit
我要打到
gassed.
現
They're
場
getting pushed
啊！
around on that low block.
Drummond the screen. Looking to get back on track here. And Jackson finishes inside.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Oh, let's go home. That was
Let's
just
go home.
ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Nice ball movement by Detroit.
啊！
Here's Kennard. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Here's Westbrook. Now DJ. He kicks it to Westbrook. Offensive rebound.
哇！
Good
差啲
D
以為
by
你得到分啦。
Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Kennard, covered by Wong. On the wing,
God.
Johnson. He tries for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. DJ kicks to Patterson. And a miss there on the triple. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Left side, Jackson. Well, the league has long had a rookie orientation program. People rave about it. It continues to develop and evolve. More recently, Steve, they've created a program for players transitioning to retirement. This is an outstanding idea. What's important with that in your eyes?
I'm glad you brought that up, Kevin. I think the rookie orientation should even start even earlier. I think it should start at the college level. Not saying that everybody's going to make it to the NBA, but it helps you what they give you just in the game of life. And then transitioning to retirement, I think it should be the first day you sign that NBA contract, the transition should start because it could end with an injury. And obviously we know even if you play a lengthy career, in 10 or 12 years is over.
Like if you were going to talk to a young player and if the player said, Steve, give me one thing that I need to remember as I go through my career and then it ends, what's the one piece of advice you would feed to a young player about what's going to be at the end of this journey?
Well, I think first of all,
Guys.
there's a couple things, Kevin, and I have to answer. First, you got to keep your value
You're my
system.
team, man.
Second, financially, you got to understand is make it simple as possible. You're not going to be able to live on the
我哋需要一
same
個
type
3分
of
線
salary for the
嘅
rest of
中
your
鋒。
life. So if you have a contract, say $20 million, in a simple way, divide that up for like 50 years because that's how much you're going to need to be able to live off on.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see
Got
the
it.
frustration.
He wants to help
Yeah.
his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category.
前排
Ball
太多啦，我
movement has
哋後
been
排太少
flawless.
啦，唔係後排太多，
Johnson
前排太
attacking.
少，知唔知？
That one's off. Still out of sync.
And tonight, he just hasn't been
Got away.
efficient offensively. That's a big
Oh.
reason why they're behind.
哇，咁 tricky 嘅呢個波。
Here's Kennard. He feeds it to Jackson.
忽略嘅防守能力。
Johnson outside. Now, here's Tucker. Pass to Kennard. Over DJ. Kennard's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Wong. And Steve, in your playing days, you always struck that balance, I always thought, between calling your own number and creating for teammates. That's a real gift.
It is, and I think the value of playing winning basketball, Kevin, is whatever play dictates making your teammates better or making the winning play. I think a lot of guys right now get caught up in stats. Whatever's the play to help your team win, that's the play that needs to be made.
Yeah, well said.
What's
Catching
the
up on the
layout?
changes for Oklahoma
Ennis.
City. Grant, he's checked in for Patterson.
Wow,
Brewer
wow, wow,
comes in
wow,
for
wow.
Langston Galloway. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. DJ with it. It's deflected.
喂，
And here's Ennis. Nelson outside.
可唔可以唔好咁？我就快轉到得
On the
啦。
last half decade or so, the NBA, Steve, has realized the true value of the corner three, and now
你
offenses
三分
all
手
over
嚟
the
嘅咩？點
league
解識咁多
are
咧？
designed to take advantage of it. Part of that is because it's just closer to the rim than any other three-pointer.
Yeah, you're right, and you should. I mean, when you have a three-point arc, yes, the corner threes are going to be shorter, and it's harder from a guy to shoot it from straight on. But when you have
Oh.
a guy that can shoot it straight
Oh.
on, you can see the dynamics of a team defensively. It's hard to cover. But I don't think the NBA should widen the court because of the value of the corner three. That's a part of the game.
Should the lane be widened? Should we talk about the court and making all the threes the same length?
傳頭波俾
How about the
Ennis，
lane?
我想知道
Well,
佢
I
咩能
think
力啊
you？ can widen the lane
Yeah.
if you change the defensive
入唔入
rules.
到
Because
啊？
right now
又
you're
入唔到
allowed to
啊！
play
你
zone.
Alright,
If you went back to man, yes, I think you should widen it. But teams are allowed to play zone. I think the value of keeping it the same helps the defense a little bit more.
Here's DJ. Grant outside.
Grant.
The dish now to Felton. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down hard.
You saw the hit there on the finish. Some guys would have been taken out of the play, but DJ stays in rhythm.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Tolliver kicks to Johnson. Drummond a screen. Drummond sets the screen for Johnson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. DJ's got rebound number 8 now on the night. He dishes it to Moreland.
得唔得啊
Rebounded by the
哦
Pistons.
Can't
Oh.
finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Ennis passes to Nelson. Back to Ennis. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. It's
What?
rebounded by Oklahoma City.
咁整
Moreland's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside for Felton. The feed to DJ. From the arc. Offensive rebound.
哇！你自信
Moreland with
喎
the bucket.
Yeah, second
Moreland.
chance points. Gotta love the way they attack the offensive
感覺上
glass
唔
there,
錯啊！你做一個
even
替補
with
中
a
鋒
huge。lead.
That's how they've gotten to this point in the game. Lots of activity, fantastic focus.
Drummond with a screen on Grant. Now, here's Brewer. Defense is right there. Now, DJ. Here's Felton.
哇！
Follow the play basket
Whoa.
count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And what I like about DJ here, he's one step ahead of the defense, aware of where everyone is on the floor.
And Smitty, with your perspective from your years in the league, as you watch the game now, what are some of the things you most enjoy watching or paying attention to when you watch an NBA game?
I think different. You know, back in my day, it was more of the 1, 2, the third option guys on the team. They got the basketball the majority of the time. I love the way now guys move the basketball around. It gets to the fifth option, and those guys are a threat. And also, those guys knock down more big shots now, not just the superstars. So just watching the game evolve to more of a team game, it's a joy to watch, Kevin.
Is there better coaching now, do you think, overall, Steve, than when you played? And that's not an indictment of the coaches that you had, but is there more of it now? Is there better coaching or bigger staffs for sure?
I think it was better coaching back in my day, but I think the philosophies have changed right now. I think they have better philosophies on how to approach the game. But I think overall it was better coaching in my day.
That's a very good answer. Kicks it to Moreland, and he jams it with authority.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Here's Nelson. Dishes it to Ennis. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Remains Detroit ball.
In the corner, it's Nelson. There's the triple. Buries the long
jumper. Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now, here's DJ. Tight defense on him, and he makes that one. DJ's got 48.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this league.
Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Drummond sets the screen for Nelson. Johnson outside. Well, you always hear about a player working extra hard in the offseason when they're approaching free agency, or how much truth is there to the idea, Steve, of a player doing more in a contract year, trying harder?
Well, you hear it. I mean, you're here teammates. You're here guys, competitors. You hear us analysts saying, you know when there's a contract year for a lot of guys, and you look at a guy putting in a little bit more effort. I think the guy that you respect the most is when they play the same way all the time, whether it's a contract year or the first year. A lot of guys do ramp it up and make more shots when it's a contract year.
But that's human nature, don't you think? I mean, if you know there's a prize at the end, the harder you work. If there's a big test at the end of the week, you study harder. I mean, I would just think that's just human nature.
It is, and I think for instance, the teams and general managers.
我睇隔離睇我灌，咁你睇我灌籃啦，一整無啦啦就中距離嘅
for a long time.
And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Nelson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board. This kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DJ.
You know, as the game tonight evolved, he really put the team on his back. He was aggressive, effective, and the defense, they weren't able to adjust.
He feeds it to Moreland, poked away.
And
out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smart in those exchanges.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nelson dishes to Johnson. Pistons passing it around. Tolliver kicks to Nelson. And there's the call on Felton. That is his first foul of the game.
撚屌，
Oh, man, it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Ennis on the wing Johnson.
投啦，
From downtown,
That's
and
a little
there's the
side.
call on Andre Drummond. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th. Now here's DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
Playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
Wow. 直接 mix。
Fantastic game. Listen, Ernie and the guys want to talk to you at the studio.
Let's do it.
You know the drill.
Hey, this is Shaq, and just like I called, you went for another double-double. How are you able to get this offense in the flow so easily?
It's triple double. Thank you.
Shaq, I don't think I did anything, to be honest. I mean, this team is just so talented, and we just keep that ball hopping around that I just make the easy pass, and then they take it from there. It's really incredible to watch at times, and I'm just happy that we were able to get that win.
Wow, such a class act.
Okay. Steve Adams, thank you.